Yo, it's your boy M coming at you today with another movie review. I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorites. If you haven't seen it yet, you're definitely missing out. It's 2022, The Menu, starring my girl, my one and only celebrity crush, Anya Taylor-Joy, and Ralph Fiennes. Probably butchered that, but nonetheless, plot of the movie is pretty much is a dinner that gets put together by the chef, who is played by Ralph Fiennes. And it turns into pretty much a vendetta when it comes to the guest. This chef has a bone to pick with, and each dish that he presents to his guests is pretty much a intellectual piece when it comes to trauma that he has gone through, and pretty much in the end of the movie kind of just turns into kind of straightforward, literal kind of meanings when it comes to just the names and stuff like that. And it ends not good. I mean, the movie is good, but the ending kind of one survivor survives, and if you haven't seen the movie yet, you're missing out. But Anya lives, but she pretty much gets put in a really weird position in the movie because she wasn't really meant to be there. Pretty much the guy that she went with used her as a replacement. He was supposed to bring another woman to this dinner party, and I guess this woman broke up with him. And I probably know why. It's because this dude is pretty scummy, to say the least. Always throughout the movie, he's just constantly has his nose in his ass and tries to constantly be, Mr. Ooh, look at me, I'm a foodie, like I take pictures of my food and post them online. I know everything about food, and it was really satisfying when he gets called out on it and gets put on the spot to actually cook. And Lord behold, he just makes bullshit, which so happens to be the dish that they ended up titling it, which was Tyler's bullshit, along with the other dishes that they introduced in this movie. That one was pretty intense, but I would want to say the one that was kind of pretty much setting the whole tone and when things got real was when they presented the mess, which involved the sous chef, to say the least. And yeah, he definitely left a mess. Movie itself kind of goes into the whole service industry when it comes to how people who work service work, like working at restaurants or any other bullshit job that entails putting you into a really awkward position of hard labor and sweating over stuff to please the customer, just for the customer to kind of just throw it back at you and not really appreciate the intensity and the hard work and the love that individuals put into their work when it comes to working in the restaurant. Kind of is like a little bit of a revenge flick in some sense, where it's kind of just fuck you kind of thing. And it was good. Someone who has 3 years under their belt when it comes to working in the kitchen, the movie definitely resonated with me when it comes to just being in that environment and the bullshit that you have to put up with when it comes to catering the customers, substituting certain things when it comes to certain dishes that aren't supposed to be substituted. Um, to even just, something I'm not familiar with, but the whole, I guess, running the operations, because I know at some point the investor definitely gets his just desserts, to say the least. And speaking of desserts, how the movie ended was very creative, and it has to do with s'mores, which their take on s'mores was really interesting, to say the least, because something so innocent that connects to childhood, they definitely deconstructed and made it not really that appetizing. So, if you're in for something dark, funny, intellectual, and straight to the point, and you like Anya Taylor-Joy like I do, I highly recommend the 2022 The Menu. It's currently streaming on Netflix, and I believe it's on Peacock as well. And on that note, I'll leave you off with this little reminder: like and subscribe, trying to hit 500, and ring that little bell so you can get notifications from me whenever I produce new stuff. Until then, it's your boy M. Take it easy and have a good one. Peace.